Hey guys, so today I have my 22-week update. I have not done an update since I think 14 weeks. The main reason for that is just because honestly, not much happens. Like after your first trimester, everything kind of goes like a little slower. There's just not like a ton of stuff going on, but I do have a couple things to update you guys on. I did have a 22-week appointment today, so not really much happened at the appointment to be honest, but I can still update you guys on some stuff that happened at my 18-week appointment and just give you guys a few updates. So first things first is there has not been a gender reveal video up, mainly because I don't have all the footage that I want in order to do it, but I will go ahead, like if you've been on my Instagram, you would know what the gender is, and I am just going to go ahead and say it's a girl, just because, yeah, I probably will still do a gender reveal video, just because I think it would be interesting to watch, but at the same time too, yeah, I don't know. I just went ahead and said it, because it's already on my Instagram, but, the main things that I really wanted to talk about today were just like the couple of little things as far as like I guess you could call them symptom wise that I've had. So of course like the nausea is gone. Every once in a while like I'll get like a little nauseous maybe, but it's really not that bad. Nothing that is too crazy, but for the most part it's pretty much gone. And then let's see what else. So new symptoms that I've had, or I don't even know if you would call them symptoms, but definitely shortness of breath has started a lot. I get shortness of breath very easily nowadays, but that's obviously to just come along with pregnancy. And then I see like I'm like getting shortness of breath right now. And then one of the other things is that I have noticed mild swelling in my hands and in my feet, but I noticed that it only happens when it's hot outside and I've been outside for a long time, or I've been up on my feet for a super long time, and also when I've been like up on my feet standing or walking for a long time, plus the heat like mixed together. So like if I've been outside walking and stuff, I walked on the beach weeks ago, like probably a month ago now, if not longer than that, and that beach trip I walked on the beach for a really long time, and I ended up my feet were swollen and my hands were swollen, but it goes away after I lay down and after I pretty much like sleep on it, like after a couple of hours, and then they got swollen the day of our gender reveal party, and that was because once again I had been outside. It was really hot that day, and yeah, my hands and feet got swollen from that, but once again it went away. So I have noticed a little bit of swelling, but like I said, it just kind of subsides throughout the day, so it's nothing too crazy or too bad. So the next thing that has kind of been, I guess, a symptom is definitely like hunger, a lot of hunger. I've been so hungry, like it's ridiculous. Now this was not the case in my first trimester. I was not really that hungry at all. I lost 10 pounds in the first trimester, and this time around I just have been so hungry, like in the second trimester. Oh my gosh, probably starting from like 15 to 16 weeks until now, I've just been like hungry all the time. Like I don't know how to describe it unless you've been pregnant and you understand, but it's definitely like you just like always want something to eat. It's ridiculous. So yeah, that has been definitely something that has been going on. I don't know if I would necessarily call that a symptom. Maybe it is. I don't know. But yeah, definitely I've been hungry. And then what else is something else? I have gotten backaches. I know that that starts to like happen throughout, you know, your pregnancy, especially towards like the end of it. So like third trimester, which I am only like 6 weeks away from my third trimester. So I know that you start to get backaches towards the end of the trimester. I've definitely had that. Not horrible, but some days are worse than others, obviously, like depending on what I've been doing throughout the day. When I sit at work, for some reason it gets pretty bad. I don't know if it's the way that I'm sitting or the chair I'm sitting in or what, but it gets really bad then. And yeah, I don't really know what else, like what other symptoms I've been having. I do feel her move now, which has happened since around 18 or 19 weeks. Actually, when I went to the anatomy scan at 18 weeks, I wasn't sure if I was feeling her move or not. I felt little twitches on like the right and left side of my stomach, and I do have the anterior placenta, so it's in front, so it's going to be a little bit harder for me to feel her, especially at first. So my doctor was telling me, or the ultrasound tech was telling me, that I would be able to feel her on the sides before I felt her in the front. And I don't know if those muscle twitches were her or not. I had never really heard anyone describe baby's movement as being muscle twitches. I'd always heard either gas bubbles or like popcorn maybe popping in your belly, or what's the other one? A lot of people say it feels like you have like butterflies. I definitely just felt like little muscle twitches at first, but now I know that I feel her actually moving. She loves to move in the middle of the night at like 7 o'clock in the morning, and then at like 4 o'clock in the morning. And usually it's once I like lay down flat after the day is over. I heard that like walking around throughout the day and moving throughout the day can kind of cause the baby to like, you're almost like rocking them to sleep in a sense. So when you lay down, they kind of wake up and it's like their time to like be active or whatever. So that has definitely been happening. She has definitely moved throughout the day. That's like her thing. She moves a ton throughout the night. She does move a little bit during the morning, and then like a little bit throughout the day, but I usually feel her mostly at night when I'm laying down like flat after I've eaten dinner and stuff. And our anatomy scan went really well. I really love the ultrasound tech that we keep getting. She's amazing, and she's just really sweet. So our baby is growing really healthy, and so far like everything is on track with her. Today at my appointment, all they did was take her heartbeat, and they gave me the flu shot because, you know, when you're pregnant, you are supposed to get the flu shot. So that's the only thing that they did at my appointment today. And they talked to me about my next appointment, which is going to be the diabetes test. So yeah, besides that, I don't really have much else to update you guys on. The one thing I did want to mention though is that of like a way that I guess like how I'm feeling at this point in my pregnancy is I am feeling a little, I guess you could say, down about myself. And it's just a little hard because I had lost so much weight before I got pregnant, and I was at the lowest weight I had been at in years, and I felt honestly really good about myself, and it was like the first time in so many years that I've actually had like a lot of confidence. I haven't had that type of confidence in a really long time. Now that I'm starting to gain weight again, and I know it is because of my pregnancy, and I haven't gained like an absurd amount or anything, but the fact that like just in general that I am gaining weight is kind of like not throwing me off, but just it really just is making my self-confidence kind of like plummet a little bit. So that's not necessarily fun. I haven't been loving that. I don't know. I know like a lot of women feel that way during pregnancy. Like they just feel huge, but like I feel huge, and I just feel like my confidence has really like started to like go back down again. I have a lack of confidence right now for sure. So that really sucks, but I guess it is what it is. So yeah, that's been probably the number one thing that's been kind of hardest for me the second trimester, is as I've gained like a little bit more weight, because like I said, in the first trimester I lost weight. So in the second trimester, as I've kind of gained some of that weight back, it's just been a little bit difficult like mentally for me, just like seeing myself gaining weight a little bit. And it's not the fact of like the scale. It has nothing to do with that. It's that on the outside. Like it's not the number. It's on the outside. I feel just like huge. So anyways, let me know if you guys can relate to that. But besides that, I feel like that's pretty much it. Like not much really is going on. This week she is the size of a coconut. So that's crazy. She should be weighing like just over a pound and should be like a little over 10 inches long. So that's really exciting. So yeah, that's kind of what I've have for an update this week, not much else has been going on. I've just kind of been chilling. That's why I've been so like sparse on these videos, because there's not a ton to kind of update on, but I did want to update you guys at least a little bit. So now I'm going to go ahead and show you guys the belly shot. I did not do that in the last video because there's not really belly, but now I've got a little bit of something, so I'm going to show you guys that now. So here we go. Okay, so here is the belly from the front. I feel like you can definitely see like a little pooch around specifically this area. And then when we move to the side, here is my 22-week belly from the side. And from the other side. Here's a better close-up. I don't know if you guys can see better, but here's from the side. From the front, I feel like you can definitely see the pooch from the front. Ignore the like stuff from my leggings. And then here it is from the other side. Okay, so that is my 22-week belly. I hope you guys like this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe if you guys want to see more videos like this one and my weekly vlogs and stuff. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.